Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. This is the January love predictions reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and cross watchers, welcome. I do already have the 2023 overall yearly love prediction for each sign available, so make sure you go and watch your Sun, Moon, Rising there as well. And I also have a best of love pick a card reading already up, so go and check those out and then subscribe if you haven't already. Join the family and you will get monthly love readings for zodiac, as well as plenty of picker cards as well. That's too many. I'm going to take that. So we're just going to see what's coming through. Whatever spirit wants to give us, that's what we're going to focus on. Love messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising in January. I'm going to take that because it felt sticky. Okay. Sovereignty, hunger, attraction, and will at the bottom of the deck. I just heard that could be someone's name. So this is card 41. It's the Queen of the Moon. With the sovereignty, it gives me royal vibes, someone who is worldly. I'm just hearing someone who is learning another language, and this card has come out for a couple of different groups, but for you it feels like learning another language. Speaking a new love language as well. 29, Wolf Moon, hunger, hungry for your love. That always spooks me when I hit that because I can't quite see it in the viewfinder. 44, Supermoon, attraction. That feels like a wave that is coming up, that you're sitting so close to this wave it's going to engulf you. Interesting. So sovereignty, hunger, attraction. I feel like you're sitting in your power, learning to speak a new love language for yourself, but you are also calling in with this hungry like the wolf kind of energy. You're calling in something that is so close. Look how close both of these moons are. It's so close. You're calling in a higher love. You're attracting a better mate. I just heard. You're attracting a better mate. You're attracting a species that is similar to you. Right? I feel like you've been potentially dating... okay. Just spirit has been really blunt and bold. You've been dating beneath yourself, right? You've been dating people who, in this very traditional sense of a sovereign, someone that isn't up to your worth, isn't in alignment with who you are. Goodness me. These are all full moons too. Queen of the Moon, it's a full moon. The Wolf Moon, it's a full moon. Super Moon, it's a full moon. There's something very tidal about this. This is, I said, and I did say that looked like a wave, didn't I? This does feel something that is due to hit. Do you know what I mean? Every now and then you get these super moons and they bring high tides. And I feel like it's high time for your high tide to come in, and it's going to come right up to your shore. You're not even going to have to lift a finger. It's coming right up to your shore, Sagittarius. This feels really good. It feels expansive, right? Which is you and your Jupiter energy is expansive. So it feels like it's expanding so big it's about to bust, and that tide is coming right up in front of you. You can't miss this love. I just heard you can't miss this love. All right, let's get some more information about this. What are Sagittarius? What are they attracting in love? What are they attracting this month? I just heard Superman. So if you're a feminine and that resonates, you're attracting someone who is all that in a bag of chips. Okay. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy and free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Look at this unicorn just chilling behind this fence with a collar around its neck. And it's no. No. You need to be running in a field of lavender and daisies and loving your life with rainbow farts, you know, like free yourself from this self-imposed, it even looks like, self-imposed boundaries that are perhaps keeping your passion in a box, you know, like Pandora's box, like I'm safe here, but it's not been unwrapped. It's not surprising anymore. It's not exciting anymore. It's no longer the gift that keeps on giving. No buenos. Like, yeah, I feel like you've definitely been focused on your wealth and your beauty and your the way you appear to other people, the way you appear materially as well. So finances and career, you've definitely been working on that. But your passion now, and I do feel this is an intimate adult energy with this hunger full moon, you're calling for something more. You're calling for that hunger needs to be satiated. Wow, okay. Sorry about the hand movements there, but yes, that. your desire for a deep, intimate connection and feeling like that sense of aliveness again, you're attracting it and it's going to free you. There's a very like tantric, almost like breath work, like something really like core, intimate building blocks is what I'm seeing. Like just the building blocks of I just heard intentional passion. So if you're already in a relationship with someone, it's about freeing yourself from potentially just always focusing on career and being like roommates, or what I just heard was workmates, and actually like planning more passion, attracting more passion by being the passion yourself. And that might be where the speaking or learning a different love language is coming into it. That, or you're meeting someone who speaks another language entirely, as in culturally, or you're meeting someone with a different love language to the love languages that you're used to. And potentially this is a person who speaks a love language of gift giving, because it's like you're the sovereign, you're sitting here in your power, and it just feels like someone's coming to serve you. Acts of service and gift giving, you know, someone who lavishes on you because that's what you deserve. Can we get more information on what Sagittarius is attracting in love, please? What is Sagittarius attracting in love? Yeah, a new beginning, a new love offer. You're attracting a relationship. You're attracting expression of emotions. You've got the Two of Wands, plans and partnerships. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, someone who's coming forward at a slower pace. Someone that you can build with, right? If you're wanting someone that you can work with, because that did come up, and build a like prosperous life with. We've got that. We've got the Chariot, which is movement in a forward direction. The Eight of Pentacles again, which is talking about achievement and working at something. And then the Two of Pentacles, which is harmony and balance. And that is really feeling like balancing in this read. It feels like balancing work and play. Okay, so that, like, there's your reading. Thank you very much. No, but you see how this is, like, I feel like this is going to relate to a lot of you. I feel like this is whether you're in a relationship or you're looking for one or you're wanting to take your relationship to a higher level, it's coming. But it's coming because you decided to step into your sovereignty. You've decided to step into loving who you are. You've decided to step into your inner knowing, your inner power, your inner goddess, your inner god, your queen energy. It feels like you've learnt a lot here, though. You've learnt a lot. And through that, you've developed a hunger for more. And the more is change. It is new love. It is peace. It is making plans. It is looking in a new direction. It's having influence over another, because it's almost like being a muse to another person because of the desires that you've set in place. Because of the, I'm seeing this as you potentially have set some really healthy, fiery, even passion goals, right? Have you set some passion goals? That is such an interesting question. We set goals for so many other things in our life, especially finances and career. And we do kind of set like loose, vague goals around love, but have you set goals for intimacy? Have you set goals for passion and desire, right? And I feel like here you've inspired someone through the goals that you've set for, because we're in January, it feels like a new resolution. It feels like a not just a New Year's resolution, it feels like a new resolution in general of like, this is how I want to live my life going forward, because life's too short to not have excitement and experience so much richness within each other. There's this luxury element to bringing into your life. You're bringing in more luxury to your life, and that is bringing in a higher level of love, a higher level of planning, a higher level of person who is worth the investment, thinks you're worth the investment, who wants to come forward. Again, this looks like the unicorn card here, right? Who wants to come forward and set you free, potentially financially, but also to work with you so that you don't have to be the breadwinner all the time. So you don't have to be this rare creature all the time, because that can be exhausting, you know. Instead, you're allowed to howl at the moon sometimes and let out your inner wild. And I have said this for other groups. This wolf moon gives me Women Who Run with the Wolves, a beautiful book. I think it's by Clarissa Pinkola Seats. I can't remember. But I will link it below actually, because it's come up that much. But Women Who Run with the Wolves, even if you just read an extract from it, you'll get the gist. But I do recommend reading or listening to the entire book. It's a lot. It's a big book, but there's a lot in it, and it's just stunning. But this is someone who's coming forward to offer you prosperity, to offer you this new love is really like an investment worth taking, but this may take a little bit longer than normal. The Chariot is someone who I do feel you can have this partnership with. You've got the two lions at the front here who are pulling this chariot in a forward momentum, forward direction. It is also about balancing out your light and dark aspects. It's balancing out the sovereignty of owning who you are as a career person and who you are as a human, having human experiences and desires, okay? I really feel that strongly for your group. It's tapping into your innate fiery energy here and aligning that with someone else in order to find balance and harmony. In order to quit like tiptoeing and juggling and trying to keep all the balls in the air to be, I'm hearing like keeping up with the Joneses even. You're just pushing all of that away and attracting better. Instead, you're focusing on the things you really need to focus on. And this says education on this card. And I was getting the learning a new language from the Sovereign card. So you really may be putting in the work to potentially plan a trip, because after the Two of Wands comes the Three of Wands, and it often talks about movement, right? And then the Four of Wands is potentially moving into a new home with someone, moving into a higher level commitment. There's a lot of movement that comes with wand energy, okay? But this Eight of Pentacles is really talking about working on those goals, because achievement and attraction is yours, right? And the 4 and the 4 equals an 8, and the 8th house is talking about sex and death and transformation and taboos. So I do feel like this is something where it's like you're putting on, not a front, but you're putting your best foot forward when it comes to work, but you're also like putting in the hard work to become someone who is alive again, someone who is alive with their passions. And that can talk about, you know, intimacy and transformation and magic, right? And talking about magic, perhaps you're tapping really into your sovereignty when it comes to learning the language of spirituality. And that is, by the way, that is whatever you want it to look like. Do not let any spiritual teacher tell you that it must look like a certain way, because your spirituality is your own, and that is sovereign to you, okay? That is your occult. That is your story to tell, right? This also gives me Queen Bee energy with this beekeeper vibe, and that the beekeeper gives me I'm sure there's a song by Tori Amos. I know there's an album, but I'm sure there's a song that goes with it, the beekeeper. Tori Amos. You might want to look up some lyrics when it comes to that. Just someone who can like tame not the beast, but like that is attraction energy right there. Because if you're the queen bee, you're someone who is like naturally in a position of power and naturally needs or has people to serve them. So I'm feeling like you are finally attracting someone who can serve your needs as well. And it's not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. What is this Ace of Cups? Let's find out about this Ace of Cups. Who is the Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups coming forward? Who is the Knight of Pentacles for Sagittarius? Oh, the Tower, but it's in a blockage position. Okay, potentially someone who's going to come in to rock your world, I just heard. This can be an epiphany, right? The Tower can look scary because it's like, you know, a burning building and foundations being broken down. But I do feel like this is breaking down things that needed to go. This is a release. And this person is potentially having a major release. The Three of Wands, there we go. Action, adventure, moving into a different direction, but also movement in general, travel in general. You may travel to meet this person, that language connection. And this Tower is something that's like an epiphany. It's happening quite quickly, but there's a blockage of it. So I'm hearing like the next full moon. I think we just had a full moon. Do we have a full moon in Cancer? And so I feel like the next full moon, because it's in this blockage position. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. There's a quick change. There's an epiphany that's coming for that person, because we asked about who is this Knight of Pentacles. This swift change that is happening for this person is going to set them free as well, so that they can hear your call and come through, so that they can take action in your direction. Look at the vision. I think that you have the vision of this person doing just that, and they're setting their sights on you after this epiphany. They're setting their sights on you. Final message, Queen of Pentacles. Yes, I feel like saying, get it. Get it, Sagittarius. Get it. Stay in your power. Stay like loyal to you. I just heard loyally royal. Loyally royal. You've got to keep in mind who you are. You're a charming catch. Like, you are all that and a bag of chips. I said that before. It keeps coming up. You are all that and a bag of chips. You are moving to calmer waters with someone in your boat, with someone at the head of the boat, like steering the way. And this is a loyalty card, right? This is a loving, loyal energy. And this is someone who gets what she is worth, or gets what they are worth. Whatever you resonate with, you get what you are worth. And it is coming. It is coming, Sagittarius. Get excited. I want to know how this works out for you. Please come back in February and tell me how it worked out. Tell me now what resonates. What are you most excited about? I'm excited for you. And I'll see you in my next one. Thank you for being here. Love you guys.